Ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the game. Sanjin Yasha Gaiman has a picture of none other than Universe himself. A pretty young looking picture of him.
That's gotta be from a couple of years ago.
10 seconds remaining.
Very handsome man. Of course, a mainstay face of EG no longer though.
Yeah, he's even
It's
wearing,
kinda
you can
sad.
tell he's, or is he wearing a Secret jersey?
Oh, it might be that time when he played for Secret for like about 3 months.
It's hard to tell if that's a bluish, like that steel bluish,
Is it blue or yellow?
or, well, black.
I was just joking.
Are you making a dress joke?
Radiant
Yeah,
team.
that
Is
was
it
a
black
meme.
and gold? Or was it white and gold? Or is it...
Entire team back.
Yeah, it was white and gold or blue and black. That was the thing.
Oh, internet. God, that was years ago.
Radiant
That was like, yeah,
team
5
back.
years ago. And that one like stayed relevant for way too long. That was the thing that like got me. Like it wasn't one of those things that should have been just like a week-long meme, but it like lasted for the entire like
Radiant
year,
team.
and then like even like news channels were covering it. It was so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, classic internet stuff is that if something's funny, you know, it'll go there last the time. But if something gets people arguing, that's the internet's pastime.
I guess,
It's
but
not
like,
arguing
it was
with each
so
other.
uninteresting. It was arguing about nothing, and there was like, it wasn't like, you know, like a good meme where you can be creative about it. It was just like that was the end. That was the end. You're not getting any, you know, farther or bigger than that in any way. So, sNy trying to channel the power of universe.
Dire team pick.
And man, that like universe getting kicked from EG had so many, I don't know, lasting like kind of quaking results from it, because he
That-
got kicked from EG.
That
and then,
whole period was an insane, like, incest gangbang of player swapping in the NA scene.
yeah. Well, not even NA.
Oh yeah,
Because he left-
it was more than that, yeah.
Yeah, because SEA they kicked Ohio,
10
right?
seconds remaining.
After Ohio won them the qualifiers to get into the major.
Radiant
I
And
just
then
know-
they kicked Ohio in a pizza party. Now pizza party is a meme. And then they got Universe in, and then like yeah, and then now pizza party is, you say pizza party whenever you're about to get kicked.
Is that I'm totally on the loop about that, but I've been seeing so many pizza party references. That's someone got kicked and then had a pizza party. Is that what the?
So what happened was after Fnatic qualified for the major, right?
Dire team pick.
They had a pizza party. And you know, with E there, Ohio there, the coaches there, everyone was there. No one said anything about the kicking. They all knew about it except Ohio, but no one said anything. They just ate pizza, pretended like they were buddies, and they had fun. And when the pizza party was over, after that,
10 seconds
Ohio just
remaining.
got like a message.
Which
Like
tournament?
email.
Which tournament was this that they qualified for?
5
I
seconds
can't remember.
Was
Maybe
was this recent or a few years ago?
This was literally a month ago.
Okay, all right, that's why it's. I thought you were saying it was like during that that post TI5 period.
No, this is the right now, because Universe got kicked out of EG, hey?
Yeah, that wasn't that a while ago though.
No, Universe just got kicked out of EG.
Who got kicked out of EG prior to that? I guess it was a month ago. It feels like a long time in internet.
Yeah, Universe got kicked out of EG and then now joined Fnatic, replacing Ohio, and that's why the pizza party is a meme, because Ohio got pizza partied. And then S4 like made like a really funny tweet where he was like, "Guys, I got invited to a pizza party. Should I go or not?"
Thundercats opening up with some of their standard stuff. Sand King they pick up this time around, but that feels like a hero that will be right in their wheelhouse. Shadow Shaman, Night Stalker, duh. That's all I gotta say, duh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually getting really tired of seeing Shadow Shaman. God, this hero is so, I don't know. It's turning into the Lich of the last season. I mean, it's actually not as annoying, and Shadow Shaman is completely balanced, but man, the hero is getting kind of, I don't know.
He doesn't have
Stale?
much flair, right? He's just kind of, I'm shackling.
I think
I'm
he has
hexing.
flair.
Here's some spirit. Here's some wards. We're pushing. Here's some wards. I caught you. You're getting hexed and shackled.
Yeah, I mean, the problem isn't the like hero design is boring. It's just that there's so many. We just see it over and over again. Like even the flashiest heroes, if I saw, I don't know, like Monkey King every game, I would eventually get bored, you know?
Or like Earth Spirit. You know, you can see some big, awesome rolls and smashes and stuff with him. But if you see it every single day, you're just like, eh.
Eh. You know, yet again another Earth Spirit. Oh, yet again another triple stun kick. That's not amazing.
Seconds remaining.
If
Every
Enigma
day.
if Enigma was popular and you'd be like, oh, 5-man black hole, I guess.
Oh my god, that's hard to imagine though. But yeah, maybe he'll get to the point where it's just like, oh, 5-man black hole, guys. He did it.
I mean, if team fight like really came into the meta where it was just the best option, then you'd see big heroes like him. So
And then-
Thunder... No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was constantly memeing. You can go ahead and actually start casting the game.
Talk about the game. Lycan gonna be picked up here by Thundercats, not banned out. So this is a hotly contested pick. He's one of those heroes though that if he's not picked up, it seems like if he's not picked up first phase, he's pretty much ignored. He's usually banned in the first phase. So I don't think I've ever seen him banned in the second phase or picked in the second phase. So Thundercats breaking the mold a little bit here with that.
Yeah. Usually, I actually find that like if he doesn't get banned, he usually gets picked in the game. At least in this meta right now, unless the teams decide to pick their position 1 during the first pick phase. And Omni Knight
And the
getting
Omni,
through as
yeah.
well. This time we might actually see a good Omni because Thundercats, you saw the MMR they had. Oh, they were like top of the leaderboards, all of them. So we'll actually see the proper way Omni Knight is supposed to be abused in this meta.
Omni Knight, great response to the Legion Commander as well. You can really ruin her day when she's trying to duel people.
Yeah, but LC also a very good pick
5
against
seconds
Lycan
remaining.
True, yes.
because you cannot run from a duel. And Omni Knight has to get quite close to be able to use a Guardian Angel as well, so he has to be on the ball about that. And usually Lycan is split pushing, that's a problem. Omni Knight won't be able to save him.
Oh yeah, and Purification, what took him out of meta for a while was the Purification, and I think the Magic Community cast range reduction, right?
Yeah, and also the fact that Diffusal was so popular. Do you remember a time where Diffusal was literally built on every single
Yes.
person?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
5
So I think there was a lot of reasons Omni Knight was unpopular, and also everyone had it, I think, kind of like in their minds. Omni Knight has to be a support, which I think is wrong. I think Omni Knight has never been a good support. I think Omni Knight is just a great offlaner because he needs so many items. The guy just can't live off of support life. But when he has items, a hero is absolutely terrifying. Razor being picked up by Sanjay and Yasha, which can be a decent pick against tanky heroes like Omni Knight. Of course, won't be able to drain the Lycan for very long if he has the transform. But I guess they want something tanky as well because there's the Bane and the Sand King. Going to get harassed quite a bit here, and a lot of ganking potential here for Thundercats as well. Now Thundercats are looking for a mid, and I guess Sanjay and Yasha as well. They're
This
both looking
time,
for
the
a
Pucks, the Quaps, they're banned already.
Yeah.
No Tinker ban, but how well does he
Tinker
do
has
here?
been
Not-
banned actually.
Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, just before the Quap.
Yeah. So a lot of mids already being hated
10
on. So
seconds remaining.
very low amount of choices here, and only 20 seconds
OD.
for Sanjay and Yasha.
OD's left. I think he'll
OD
probably
is
get
left.
picked up somewhere.
OD Omni Knight is a classic combo, but do you want to run that against Legion Commander? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
But actually, no. For Thundercats, OD looks really good. But Legion Commander has to choose between Lycan or OD to duel. I mean, you have to duel
Oh,
OD.
yeah,
because
Shadow
of the-
Fiend
Yeah.
was, of course, still in the pool.
If
Yeah.
OD doesn't get picked by Sanjay and Yasha here, OD's going to get picked by the Thundercats.
Yeah, just having the Astral available for Legion Commander also great.
Yeah. Shuts down that hero so hard. Of course, Razor can still steal damage out of it, but you can walk away once Razor has been imprisoned.
We haven't seen a lot of Marinara. Might we be seeing her? Oh,
Ooh.
Sanjay and Yasha going for the
Okay.
meeps.
Thundercats
Another- Go ahead.
might no longer want to pick OD.
Yeah. Meeple
Oh.
also a great option against the Lycan. You can't run away when you're perma-rooted.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great pick. They're, only Sand King really to be able to deal with Meeple, but even then, Sand King has a lot of AoE damage, but they need AoE control, and they need burst damage, and
Yeah.
this team doesn't really have either of those.
Yeah, he is. They have. I guess they do have the single target control if they're trying to catch Meepo on a retreat
Yeah.
in the Bane. Sand King hopefully can get some good burrow strikes through when the Meepo starts trying to dump on someone. But yeah, after that, they're gonna have a pretty rough time with this.
Yes, we'll see what they can actually think about. Yeah, that really posed up. I think OD was looking a perfect pick here, and I was wondering what's on the other did not ban OD, but that's why, because they want to pick the Meepo, so they need a mid laner that can deal with Meepo. And so many mids already banned out.
Yeah, what do they? How do they handle? How do they do this? What's available for them even?
Legion mid would have been okay, but Legion's already picked as well. Oof.
Yeah, Mirana is like one of the more stable. We haven't been seeing her as much, but
No.
I just don't think she does enough here.
Well, could be okay, but yeah, there's no optimal choice here, and they're really using all their reserve time here. Only 10 seconds left.
Sanjin Yasha just dropping the mic with that Meepo pick. It is going to be
It's
the
still
OD.
Okay. Not an optimal pick, but still good pick nonetheless. It is good against Legion. It is going against the Razor. Yeah, they really thought hard if there was a better pick than OD.
And I just don't think there was there?
No, there was not.
Kind of backed into a corner there. Beautiful. Well done by Sanjin Yasha.
Yeah, that's the ace in the hole, right? You bring out the Meepo when they least expect it, and you get them. Yeah, this might be a runaway game for Meepo if he gets some momentum on his side.
Hey, that lichen cosmetic there. What does that kind of remind you of? On the claws or on the hands?
On the hands? Oh, Iron Talon?
Iron Talon, what's that?
Oh. Is that actually what the item is called? Because a lot of cosmetics are named after real items. That'd be hilarious. That is funny. A lot of the heroes here usually used to get the Iron Talon. Lycan, Legion Commander Meepo was pretty core on all three of their builds. Even Night Stalker getting it a lot of times when as a roamer, if you can get some extra money, you can just use that to farm in the jungle during daytime. But yeah, rip that item. The item was honestly a mistake, and they really took it out very fast. It only lasted for like 1 year.
Yeah.
Or 2 years. I can't really exactly remember, but yeah. Too many people built it, and jungling is not good because Dota is a PvP game, not a PvE game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it makes complete sense as an item for the strategies that certain heroes might undertake, but for the design of the game, for the competitiveness of the game, for the watchability of the game, it was a train wreck.
Yeah, the problem is that it wasn't the junglers that were just building the items; it was everyone.
Every offlaner, basically, and
Yeah.
this was at the same time that the offlaners had immediate shrines and and their jungle camps, and pretty much every offlaner would just often bail on their lane and go jungle with their Iron
But also
Talon.
carries, right? The
Carries too.
And then the roamers did that as well, and that was a problem.
All right,
You know-
let me introduce the teams real quick. It is going to be
Yeah.
Thundercats on the Radiant, Lycan being played by
Like has Necronomicon. Necronomicon is belt, like cosmetic.
yeah, that's a pretty one.
That's a cool one.
Omni Knight is going to be played by D Key. We have Onion on the Bane, Sand King being played by God's Hand, and Pumpkin on the OD.
And finally, on sNy, we have X-God playing the Razor. We have Char on the Shadow Shaman. Have J-Moon playing the Night Stalker. Jedi playing the Legion Commander. And finally, CJ on the Meepo, who is currently just
CJ.
CJ.
It's a regular name.
What is X-God saying? Is this old VGJ Storm, Thundercats? Is it VGJ Storm more like Team Leviathan, lol?
So
Maybe I'll look it up.
who are you? Well, Leviathan is an old team. I'm guessing there's some kind of, and Leviathan is a team that like used to look good all the time, and make it to tournaments, but never have any real results after that. I wonder if that's what they're saying about Storm. No, Storm has had some pretty good results recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. The Cats has been actually pretty active on and off through the scene since 2014. Interesting. So they're like a pretty legit team at the very least. Not pro, but a very solid tier 2, I guess. We're finally reconnected. So I mean, to talk about a kind of a forbidden topic, in League of Legends, do you know how they fixed the like jungle item kind of problem?
I have no idea.
You can only build one in a team.
30
That's like kind of like the old unspoken rules, and actually tournament rules in Dota 1, like only one Dagon per team or 1 to 2 Dagons.
Oh, was
per
that
team.
really?
Oh yeah, they
that's
used to have
hilarious.
same thing. I think Necronomicons were the same. There used to be little tournament rules like that where
It's like house rules.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's funny. All right, bot lane. There might be a little bit engaged here.
Yeah, he could get caught. He's gonna see them.
The battle
And do they want to fight here? Oh, Cart doing a great job of coming around the backside. They're gonna be able to catch the Bane and body block him up. No, he makes it through. They take the Nightmare off of Jedi, but he had the range and even more damage than the Legion Commander. They should have let him sit there hitting.
Yeah, he
Doing
was
the
the
pull.
highest damage source.
Getting the pull.
The classic pick Razor, leave him alone in the safe lane, and try lane the other lane.
All right, they're going to get a Shackle out onto Lycan, trying to get the damage in. Not going to be able to do too much. The overwhelming odds hitting, and God, there's so much damage coming out right now. Poor Bane
The
gave
creep pool
his...
is now really weird. It's the weirdest lane situation I've ever seen with the creeps.
Poor Bane gave his tangos over, so he's almost completely out of... He is out of HP regen now.
Playing the position 6 here, no permanent items in his build. Yeah, so we'll see if this Meepo can... I mean, Meepo should be able to get out of this lane super easy. It's only an OD, only never pressures in the lane. Rarely gets any kills. We should be able to farm very safely here. Especially with the pressure you're putting on tri-lane, something people like sometimes miss thinking about is these kind of tri-lanes put so much pressure onto the enemy carry, it forces the supports to stay and support, which means there's less pressure on the other lanes of getting ganked.
Yep, Razor looking like he'll be just fine here. Not doing great on the last hit so far, but he does kind of have a weak right click at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but he is staying on parity with the Omni Knight, who's getting dual lane on his side, so he's very happy with that. Getting some nice drain off as well.
Now he can put out the damage. Ooh, Burrow Strike through onto Razor. So they're going to heal bomb him as well. He should be able to get back to the tower. No problem. God. But between...
Pinky boy.
Yeah, between the Degen Aura and that Caustic Finale, he can get run down if he's not careful. White taking a bit of damage. Onion gonna brain sap up onto Moon. Just more harass. They've dire side. Sanjay Yasha does have a great look at this deep ward.
Yeah, just making sure they have all the vision they need to be able to play aggressive as they want.
I'm not
Still
seeing
no kill yet.
a lot of kill potential. Yeah, here for any of the lanes right at the beginning.
Not until nighttime here. Once nighttime hits, I think sNy will go on the overdrive. And this Night Stalker is going to haunt some people.
Look at Onion.
Well
Oh no!
doesn't get it.
They're gonna
It's gonna
deny! Onion.
At least that's the vision denied.
Yeah.
At the very least, you don't get the XP and the money, of course. And the mid, no, never mind. CJ just
Top lane though.
fucking up.
Here we go. Degen Aura plus Caustic Finales. They're gonna get the Burrow Strike through, and that's Razor dying under his own tower. First blood going to Thundercats.
Yeah, I mean that's Omni-Knight for you. The guy is very hard to lane against, and Razor, yeah, eventually runs out of regen, and of course Omni-Knight will out regen anyone with that purification.
Yeah, this is dirty. Caustic Finale plus the Degen Aura is probably gonna chase down this Razor more than a couple times.
Yeah,
And this lane doesn't necessarily need to right click, so a good static link isn't a huge concern for them.
No. It basically just helps him deny and last hit for Razor. Not much more than that. Bot lane J-Moon might get in trouble.
It is nighttime, so he's going to be able to run out of here. What can they do to stop him? He's going to start running away. He's actually going to turn around onto Onion. Onion? He's got another Brain Sap here. He can get some more damage. It's just level 1, though. They need a little more damage in him. Maybe they can bait him out. He's not expecting this. Nah, they will. He'll use it, pop it a little early, so Moon is going to back up, use his salve, and he'll be back into this lane now. Onion could be in some trouble, in fact, if he gets out again or gets chased.
Yeah.
Shadow Shaman's wrapping around the back now.
He does have enough mana for a Void if he uses a magic
Oh,
stick.
Shadow Shaman, he's got the
well.
haste. He's under the tower, though, taking a lot of shots. He's got to be careful. Uses that, the electrics. Thank you, the ether. Shocking him. Giving him the shocker.
Yeah, so lanes still pretty even though. Of course, it still is going to be a Meepo gaming here. If they get behind the lanes, but the Meepo has a pretty good time, he will be able to bring his team back in the mid. Great warding in the bot lane here, letting the Radiant team know that when the ganks are coming all around. But J-Moon wrapping up from the back. Weird pause.
Yep. So, pretty even here in the mid. Meepo will have an opportunity with more levels to just farm all over the map. Legion Commander v the Omni Knight. Legion Commander doing quite a bit better. But both of the position 1s not having a great time.
No, I mean, Lycan is getting tri-laned, and Razor has no support. So, it does make sense that they're getting a little bit bullied right now. And I think this hurts Lycan more than it hurts Razor. Because Razor can still fight with without a lot of items, but Lycan can't do much without items. Also, like, it's very important for Lycan to get items early game so he can farm the jungle as well. Alright, Shadow Shaman is back in the game. And the game shall commence. Gold whites in the bot lanes. Still trying to farm up here, but the supports are trying to rotate into mid here for us sNy. So OD might be the target. It is nighttime. They would love to be able to get this off.
CJ farming up some ancients, or so just the jungle camp, not the ancients. Then they are going to pop this shrine, probably roll around. Radiant's going to scan, thinking that they're getting ganked right now, but it's going to come in another minute or so.
Yeah, actually the pull also fails in the jungle, but whatever, they pop the dust.
Smoking up. Regen rune here. They don't take it, just in case there's vision on there. And they're coming around Pumpkin. This lane is going to get pushed towards his tower.
Oh, the smoke breaks so they know someone's there. Actually, the ward spots them out as well. Great warding.
TP's coming in. Pumpkin. Gonna see who they can find. Shackles out onto Onion. Onion, though. Ooh, baby. Oh, sorry, that was Char. Char gets blowed to F up.
Yeah, that was incredible. Thundercats totally sniffed that
on the
out.
bottom? No, there's no duel. If there was a duel here, he'd be really in trouble. Ooh, it's going to be pretty close, though. If he stays here for another overwhelming odds, he could really get run down. White wisely coming back. No, they've got J-Moon coming in, yeah. They're going to drop the overwhelming odds. No, getting hit by the tower. There we go. Char is there to take the tower hits for him and make sure he gets out of here. DK going to jump in. He's running so fast right now. Gets the heal bomb onto the Shadow Shaman, but they will get Jedi out of there. Jedediah.
Yeah, Char sacrificing his life again. But in the mid lane gank, that was so well done by Thundercats. They knew something was going on, so the Bane staying right in those trees there, breaking that smoke, and eventually even following it up with a kill. In the top lane now, a little bit of aggression from sNy.
He used Eye of the Storm already, so he's just going to sit here and clean up the creeps with it. Not having a great time still, this Razor. But starting to catch up.
Yeah, Yeah, I really don't know where this game is heading, honestly. Both teams seem very even, and they're doing well in the same way as well as they're hurting in the same way. Still, the big story of this game is going to be this Meepo, who is farming quite well right now. Net worth-wise, just slightly behind the OD, who got a kill in the mid lane, obviously.
Yeah, he hasn't been involved in much. He was in that gank attempt, but he didn't get an actual chance to do anything. All right, they're gonna use the metamorphosis, shapeshift, excuse me. Running down gaming X God right now. sNy finally going down that tether static link going through. We got an astral out right now to keep it going out of here. Burrow strike forward will catch the Shadow Shaman, and Jedi trying to make his way away, but should get chased down very easily. Cold White not attacking. What is going on here?
Minus 147.
Oh,
damage.
he can't do anything, and that is gonna, of course, he wouldn't do anything if he wanted.
Old White actually having very good presence of mind there, not attacking, because attacking him will just basically slow the Lycan down with the animation. But the net, therefore the save. Unfortunately, not enough to get in front of him to body block.
Now they've got,
mid lane?
yep, OD is going to get attacked. Oh, the Astral! Or it's the Astral straight into the Sanity.
He has
Eclipse.
28
Pumpkin
stolen.
Yeah, doing so much damage right now. J-Moon could be in some trouble as well. It's going to be 8 seconds before he gets another Astral. It's not nighttime though, so J-Moon could be in some trouble. He has another Void that might save him for a little bit. Char is just running out of here. Oh, he might have seen Char and decided to back off. He was chasing for quite a while. So that's not...
OD right now has 36 intelligence stolen. I've never seen that much intelligence on OD that early.
This early,
That's
yeah.
That hammer does so much damage. It was like a 400 nuke Sanity's Eclipse.
X-God just farming up in the jungle some stale. How are we doing in the net worth game? OD on top, Meepo a little bit behind, but should be able to catch up relatively quickly. X-God chasing down a Sand King here, just stealing all that damage he can, and we'll use that to clean up this blue camp. Still taking him a bit.
Yeah. He only has one level on plasma
Shapeshift
field.
used from White. He's going to try and chase him down. He's already used the tether, so he's not going to have it for another 2 seconds. Or the static link. Couple shots now. He's going to turn around. Oh! Just barely gets it up, but gets beat down by that Wolfie.
And the
now,
stack is also going over too.
Sand King is going to be happy to help with that. Put a couple of the caustics in there.
Yeah, the game is slipping out of control here for Sanjan Yasha, but this is usually what happens with Meepo, because Meepo never comes to help in any fights, and he's the most fed person on your team, and when you don't have the most fed person helping in your fights, you're definitely going to lose them.
OD, he's still keeping above the Meepo at about the same rate.
Yeah. Right now, about 1,300 gold ahead for that OD, and constantly farming quite well, surprisingly. OD not really a hero known to be able to farm. But that's going to make a bigger difference though. Meepo hit level 11 right now.
Nightmare up top on Char. Char could be in some trouble. OD coming in, they use the Fiend's Grip. This should be an easy kill. Boom! Pumpkin. 12 damage stolen right now. Where did you get that? Was that just 2 shots? No, it's 6 shots.
5-0 and 0.
Where is he getting all this intel?
From other people, I'm guessing. Maybe just hitting Meepo, hitting Night Stalker and
This
stuff
is where
like
it looks sad though. Look at him hitting this tower. Oh, God Hand. They're going to take down X-God in the bot. Chasing down Jedi right now. Caustic Finales and Burrow Strikes, they should be just fine here. No, they don't have the mana for Burrow Strike. They're actually going to have to get back. DK drops the magic immunity onto himself. Top tower claimed by Old White, and then we've got TPs into the bottom. Looks like they want to try and defend this.
So the problem here, what's happening is after that a terrible solo the laning situation for the safe laners, Lycan has fully recovered here. But meanwhile, the Razor is 0 and 5.
CJ's coming in to fight now. Can this turn the fight? They're coming forward. They've got the static link and a duel out onto Omni Knight. Omni Knight still not taking a lot of damage. He'll make it out of the duel alive, and is even going to make it under his tower. TC Thundercats. Sanity's Eclipse goes down. Tons of damage. The Serpent Ward's chipping away a little bit, but the Shapeshift on Lycan is going to be able to take down yet another one. Jedi, the only one surviving this engagement. And this is not what you want. This is not what you want with a Meepo.
No. Meepo also went down there as well. Yeah. They're not getting the farms, and this OD, usually not a hero that doesn't much in the early game, but 8-0 and 1. With a score like that, you're definitely meant to hit like a truck. Also, the rotation is always there for TC. And also the fact that OmniNet was able to get the repel onto himself as a duel went out was big, because there was no magical nukes to be able to take him down as well.
CJ desperately trying to recover now, but that 1,300 deficit has widened to 2,500 now between him and that OD. And just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Now,
mid lane.
Yeah, Burrow Strike forward. It's going to catch 2 of the Meepos, but they don't have any other Pumpkin and not there in time to get the Astral. But yeah, now top 3 net worth positions held by Thundercats on their cores.
Yeah, look how poor Razor is. This is, I think, the story of this game, is the fact that Lycan was able to recover and Razor still is far behind them. Razor, not a hero that really does well when he has no when he like gets too far behind. Like, he can do okay in the mid game with like a little bit less items, because he can play with the positioning. The hero like naturally durable and can static link a lot of stats away from the enemy team. But the problem arises when you're still not getting farmed this far in the game.
Oh, God's Hand getting caught in the top, Burrow Strike through, but they've got the Astral. Now he's going to be just fine. They chase down the Meepo and are ready to go turn it around onto Jedi. Jedi trying to get away as quick as he can, but Shapeshift. This is a Lycan. What are you thinking you're going to do? Blink forward, Burrow Strike. That'll be more than enough. God's Hand not just surviving, but setting up the final kill in a nice, clean package for Thundercats.
So Sanjay Yasha sacrificed a lot to have this Meepo on the team and to get the Meepo space for able to farm, but now Meepo is even dying. So that all that space was meaningless, and I think the game is definitely starting to slip away out of their hands very quickly.
Yep, Thundercats 10k at 15 minutes now. If this keeps going this way, it should be just another maybe 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes before we hit that 1k per minute point. They really turned it on. Actually, it's been a gradual increase over the last 8 minutes. They've been gaining about 1k a minute over the last 8 minutes.
And I don't know what they do here. The Razor's basically kind of like a walking like sack of meat right now, because he just dies. He's right now at a point where his natural stats isn't enough.
Yeah, not even drums finished on him at this point. 15 minutes, 16 minutes in.
Yeah. Snakes on the bottom lane gets committed. They might be able to take their first tower, but God's Hand waiting the wings.
Yeah, he's charging up that Epicenter, going to jump, and Burrow Strike forward does not hit. He's going to get silenced up in the middle right before he starts the Sandstorm. Could be paying for this with his life, and he absolutely will get chased down. But meanwhile, it's going to cost them a Legion Commander.
At this point, they'll take whatever they can get.
Jungle.
X-God finally getting that kill, finally getting on the scoreboard.
Now they're going to cut him around in the back. Oh, DK just jumping in. He's going to be able to get charred here very easily. Repel not going to stop him from getting too much damage on him. So, X-God just barely making it out of there with that Razor. They do clean up the Meepo though, so much better target there. Never mind, Shapeshift coming in. Here come the Wolves, and he's going to get the neutral creep deny. It's something. sNy trying to take every little bit of advantage they can out of this to stem the blood flow.
Yeah, Deny is none other than to Mud Golems as well. One of the like weakest hitting jungle creep. So I don't think I've ever really seen a Deny to a Mud Golem, especially like 16 minutes in. But yeah, as you said, it is something. It is better than losing that as well. But the Meepo going down is the story of that fight.
There was a Shapeshift committed for that as well. I mean, it's a pretty short cooldown. They'll have it back very quickly. Gonna use the fortification here on this tier 2. It's gonna go down anyway. Maybe they just don't want them to be able to immediately transition that into mid or something like that. Not sure about that fortification use.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't seem like a very optimal use, but mid lane CJ is going to get
CJ's gonna get found. There's the blink, Burrow Strike yet again. DK getting ready to bomb them. He heal bombs on God's Hand. Meepos are going to blink forward. They make it so far, but a blink burrow strike will be ready in about 1 second. Here it goes, and CJ, doesn't even need it. DK just chasing him down. Instead, he's going to find a Night Stalker and continue the pressure. DK is just like a race car right now. Moon, he's going to use the darkness and try to fly over the cliffs, but we're going to have another blink burrow strike. They don't know where he is, though, so he will be able to make it back to the creep wave and take the long way around. However, everyone's out of position, and now the pressure is going to be applied to the mid-tier 2.
Yeah, this is looking dark here for sNy. Pumpkin already has the ultimate orb for his Lincoln Sphere, and once he has that finished, Legion Commander can't even duel him. And if you can't duel the or Devourer, what are you going to do? Duel someone else and then get imprisoned, right? Just a sad story. You just can't win the situation. You need someone on your team to basically pop their Lincolns for you, but that takes a lot of coordination.
Thundercats going for the Roche now. Should be easily be able to take this.
Usually you want to take some kills before you go for Roche, but they're at the point where they feel so ahead right now that if this forces a fight from sNy, then they're happy to take it. Even if they're taking it behind after taking some damage from Roshan.
Now it's 16k net worth lead at the 19 minutes. As I said, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, they should have that evened up completely.
Oh, here they're
going to get a duel out, but they use the Guardian Angel right away. Fiend's Grip going into the Razor. Jedi not able to get that kill. Is going to get chased down now by the Lycan Wolf. OD, he's got the Aegis, so if he goes down, he's not super concerned. They just blow everyone up. All 5 down buybacks, but GG is called. Sanjay and Yasha gaming, and Thundercats just absolutely controlling every facet of this game.
I mean, that's what I was saying, right? They're at a point where they're so ahead at the point that even if taking a fight on the back foot after taking damage from the Roshan, they're happy to take that fight. They just want sNy to engage. It's like basically like taunting them to attack them. It's like, hey, we know that you know we're doing Roshan, but please come and try to stop us. And they tried, and then they lost.
Yeah, so that is going to be Thundercats just looking wonderful. The games are going to get harder and harder from here, but that one certainly didn't look very hard.
No, not at all. And now we move actually into quarterfinals. Still best out of ones here. They will be going against a team called FBF here, coming up very shortly. They're in the lobby, and that is getting made up right now.
Yep. So the semifinals were originally scheduled for 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That's my current time. Obviously, that came and went with that 2-hour delay. That's actually that's almost dead on for what it would have been if we didn't have that 2-hour delay. We're approaching that time now. This game maybe is a little half hour or so. And this is perfect. I'll be able to follow TCats for this last game. We'll turn it over to you, Golgi, and then I should be back in time for at the latest the final.
That's crazy how fast this went. I mean, that game was also 20 minutes. And what surprised me the most is not only that this game was 20 minutes, but also everyone else is ready for the match. It's not even... Thundercats were the last person to finish their round of 16.
Yeah,
so they were actually the slowest to win that game.
Yeah, the other ones are... Well, I do know that in the lower bracket, I saw that there was a lot of double buys, so they started at... A lot of, I think a lot of these 32 teams that are playing right now, started at round of 32. So TCats had to wait for their opponent.
Yeah, they definitely did.
All right, everyone, that lobby is going to be going up soon and is being triggered right now. Is actually probably going in already. TCats is breezing through. They're getting these lobbies going. We're going to all take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 3 to 4 minutes.
Bye-bye.